In this video, I'm going to show you how to save and export your images and animations. We've saved them in the browser. I'm going to sign in first with my school Google account. We've saved them in the browser, but it's actually going to be useful to bring them out of Piskel at some point. Let's use one I've already created. So you can see this is an animation. It's got 2 frames. It's incredibly beautiful. But we've saved it, and again, by saving, click Save, give it a name, and save to your gallery. That saves it on the website. But if we ever want to do something with it, maybe make it an avatar, make it a background, move it over to some other website, we're going to want to export it. And so we're going to export it here. And by default, remember that these are pixels. And so each pixel here is actually fairly big. But in reality, if we go here to 1x, this is the original size of our image. And there are reasons that you may want it to be that small. But if we want it viewable, if you like how this looks, like full screen like this, then we're going to export it a little bit bigger. So instead of 32 by 32, we could change this all the way up to 1024 by 1024. What we're seeing right here is about 1024. So usually if I'm having students turn in an assignment, I'll just have them max this out all the way to 1024 by 1024 if you're doing the default 32 by 32 resolution. Then we can export this as a GIF, where if you want it to loop forever, just like it is here. If it was just 1 frame and I just wanted an image, then I would take these. So there's all sorts of options. PNG, though, is going to be the option that you want to save it as, most likely, if you just want an image. Sprite sheet, you can also just here, the selected frame export. So single frame as a PNG. So this image I'm looking at right now, this would be downloaded. So I can click download, and it downloads it to my computer. There you go. If I didn't change this, and I click download single frame, you'll see how small it actually is. So that's the real size of this image. But if we scale it up to 10x, or actually 32x, at 1024 by 1024, then we get a nice image that we can use as an avatar or wallpaper or whatever. You can also save offline and save offline as a file. So if for some reason you're having trouble with Piskel not saving things, you can save it as a .piskel. So if I did that, I can't open that anywhere else but here. But then later I could come over to the website and I could say import, browse local saves, or browse .piskel files. That could be how I can import it. So there's been times where students have had issues with things not saving, so I've recommended manually exporting it out and then bringing it back in. So those are the options. That's how you save and export images, and kind of the differences, and then also import if you ever needed to do that. If for some reason the browser actually crashed, there are these recent sessions browser backups. Sometimes I've been able to save work that way. So you click on browser backups and you can actually see the different things that, like, these are like auto saves, and you can see automatically back. In the lab, if you've restarted the computer, or maybe in general, if you've restarted the computer, it may not have anything here. So I would check this browse backups as soon as you can if you're not sure if something's recoverable or not. So maybe I was like, oh, I forgot to save that, but now I can actually load it in and have access to it again. All right, thanks for watching.